Is this the best typewriter mechanical keyboard? This is the Retro Classic Prestige keyboard from ASIO. It's a reiteration of their famous Retro Classic keyboard with newly enhanced materials and innovative features. The keyboard comes in two new luxury colors. The first one is ebony, which features black wood and gunmetal frame. And the second, which I will be reviewing today, is ivory, which features white leather with brushed silver. The unboxing experience is pretty nice, and I love all the details that are added to give it a fine touch. Included in the box, you have your keyboard, USB-C cable, user manual, and a really cool warranty note. First impressions on this keyboard? It's absolutely gorgeous. The silver accents complement the white really well, and I really love the leather texture on the keyboard. It's also pretty hefty as well. Definitely not a light keyboard at 3.5 pounds. But you might be wondering, what makes this keyboard good? Well, there's actually a lot of features that I think make this keyboard a good productivity board, perfect for an office setting. First, it's a full-size keyboard layout. Even though smaller form factor keyboards do save you a lot of desk space, if you're working a job that requires punching a lot of numbers or commands, it's nice to have a dedicated numpad and a function row. Another feature that makes this keyboard perfect for an office setting is its Bluetooth functionality. The keyboard features Bluetooth 5.0, which can connect up to 3 devices simultaneously. Additionally, the board includes a 4000 mAh battery, giving it a solid battery life. It can also easily be recharged just by having the keyboard plugged in when you're using it. One underrated feature of the board is its ability to switch between PC and Mac. I feel like having this option often gets overlooked on keyboards, and I'm sure Mac users will appreciate having this flexibility with the switch of a button. Another feature that caught my interest was actually the keyboard feet. You might be wondering, what can be so special about keyboard feet? And it was actually the way they heightened the keyboard. To make the keyboard taller, you rotate the top 2 feet, which I thought was a cool design choice than your standard typical flip-out feet. Moving on to the switches, you have a choice between 3 Gateron clicky, tactile, and linear. The version I got today is the tactile version, which featured the brown switches. What if you choose one but end up not liking it? Well, don't worry, because the keyboard is actually hot swappable, meaning that you can easily change out the switches and replace them with whatever you want. Another aspect of the keyboard that I was impressed with were the stabilizers. Keyboard enthusiasts usually prefer non-rattly stabilizers, and these stabs sounded pretty good. Lastly, the keyboard also features static white backlight. Usually most keyboards tend to have RGB light, but I'm actually glad they chose to go with the static white with this keyboard, as I think it helps keep its classy aesthetic. If you don't want the backlight on, you can always turn them off as well. So, should you get this keyboard? If you're looking for a nice keyboard with a vintage aesthetic, I think it's a good option to consider. The keyboard is perfect for a productivity setup, whether it's at the office or at home, with it being a full-size keyboard having the option to switch between PC and Mac, as well as being able to connect to 3 different devices at once through Bluetooth. The keyboard is also beginner friendly with its ability to easily swap out the switches to your taste. The retail price is going to be $209, but ASIO is offering a Kickstarter special price at $169 and another early bird price at $149, which I would not miss if you're looking to get this board. So whether you buy it for yourself or as a present for someone else, I think that this keyboard is a great option due to its beautiful craftsmanship and features. I'll leave a link to the keyboard down below, and until next time, stay safe and take care.